Ethan desperately needed money. After losing his apartment and sleeping in his car for almost 2 weeks, he finally found a night shift security job online. The pay was unusually high for such simple work. All he had to do was sit alone inside a small security office and monitor cameras from an abandoned shopping mall outside Houston. That was it. No patrols, no customers, no employees. Just watch the cameras from midnight until sunrise. The interview itself was strange. The manager barely asked Ethan any questions. He simply handed him a key card and said, "Whatever happens, do not leave the security office after 2 a.m. Ethan laughed nervously. "Why? Is this place haunted or something?" But the manager didn't laugh back. He just stared at him for a few seconds and quietly replied, "You'll understand." That answer bothered Ethan the entire drive to work. The mall looked dead when he arrived. Half the lights outside were broken. The giant parking lot was completely empty, except for one old white van parked near the far entrance. Its headlights were on, but nobody was inside. Ethan tried ignoring it and entered through the employee door. The inside of the mall felt even worse. Every store was abandoned. Dust covered the floors. Old advertisements still hung on walls from years ago like frozen memories. The only active room in the entire building was the security office, near the center hallway. Inside were dozens of camera monitors showing different parts of the mall. Food court, parking garage, hallways, storage rooms, escalators. Everything looked normal. At first, around 12:40 a.m., Ethan noticed movement on camera 16. Someone was standing near the old food court, a tall man wearing a black hoodie. He wasn't moving. He just stood there staring directly into the camera. Ethan grabbed the office radio. "Hello? The mall is closed. You need to leave." No response. The figure didn't move an inch. Ethan zoomed the camera closer. That's when he realized something horrifying. The man had no face, not hidden, not covered. Just blank skin. Smooth and pale where his eyes and mouth should have been. Ethan jumped back from the screen so fast his chair almost tipped over. Suddenly, the office radio crackled loudly. Then a voice whispered, "Don't let him see you." The radio went dead again. Ethan looked around the room confused. "Hello?" Nothing. His heartbeat started speeding up. He checked camera 16 again. The faceless man was gone. At exactly 1:13 a.m., all the monitors flickered at the same time. For 2 seconds, every screen turned black. Then they came back online. Except now, every camera showed the same hallway. Even though they were supposed to be different locations, the hallway was long, dark, and unfamiliar. And at the end of it stood the faceless man, this time closer. Ethan quickly opened the employee map of the mall. That hallway didn't exist anywhere in the building. The radio crackled again, this time louder. "Do not look away from the screens." Ethan froze. The voice sounded terrified. Then another voice suddenly interrupted, deep, distorted, almost growling. He already saw him. All the monitors immediately shut off. The office went completely dark. Ethan could hear his own breathing. Then came a loud metallic sound from outside the office door. Clang, like someone dropped something heavy. Another sound followed. Slow footsteps, dragging across the floor outside. Ethan grabbed his flashlight with shaking hands and pointed it toward the office window. Nothing there. But the footsteps kept getting closer. Drag, step, drag, step. Then they stopped directly outside the door. Complete silence. Ethan held his breath. A few seconds later, someone knocked. 3 slow knocks. Then a voice whispered from outside. "Can you help me?" It sounded like a little girl. Ethan slowly stepped backward. The voice came again. "I think he took my face." Tears instantly filled Ethan's eyes from pure fear. Then the little girl started laughing, but the laugh slowly changed into something deeper, something inhuman. The office door handle suddenly moved, very slowly, turning left. Ethan remembered what the manager had said. "Do not leave the office after 2 a.m. He checked the clock. 1:58 a.m. The handle stopped moving. Then all the monitors suddenly turned back on by themselves. Every screen showed the office Ethan was sitting in, from outside the window, as if another camera was watching him. And standing directly behind his chair was the faceless man. Ethan spun around, screaming. Nothing there. When he looked back at the monitors, the faceless man was gone, but words now appeared across every screen. "Run." The office lights immediately died again, and from the darkness behind him, a voice whispered directly into his ear. "Too slow.